Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tribal Trades. So excited for you to be with me here again today. Wherever you are tuning in from all over the world, I welcome you. Certainly to all the dads yesterday. Hope you had an amazing Father's Day and got spoiled by all your kids, and it was a relaxing and fun time with family and maybe some friends as well. So as I had said on Saturday, that I wasn't going to do a video on Sunday for Father's Day, but on Monday, today, we have your altcoins analyzed. And I had asked for people to put comments in the description, in the comment section, sorry, not in the description. And I got an overwhelming number of coins. And so I'm going to try and get through a bunch today. I'm not going to get through all of the ones that were given. And I am going to do a follow-up episode because I just can't get through the large quantity of requests that I had. So I'm going to do another episode and a follow-up episode in the future. Okay. So also I'm very excited to all the new subscribers that came over from Stocks with Josh. I was over on that channel the other day and had a great crypto chat over there. And I'll also be looking forward to joining all of you and meeting all of you in the Stocks with Josh Discord, which is meant to be launching either today or tomorrow. Please make sure you keep an eye on the Stocks with Josh YouTube channel, and he'll announce it on there and give the official word and provide links and how to get involved. I do want to give also a shout out to all the likes and the comments that I have received. A lot of great encouragement. Really appreciate that. Really love reading all of that. I do respond to all of them. And thank you for all the questions that I get. Love reading those. And I do look to get back to those as quickly as possible. So if you haven't done so already, you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And if you want to join our ever-growing community, there's the bell notification there to be notified of new episodes. And of course, there's some descriptions and the links in the descriptions below. And there are some great links there. I do recommend the NordVPN link in particular to keep your VPN private and secure away from bad actors and hackers and just have that privacy. Also, I've had some questions in the comments about the exchanges that I use. So those are all listed below in the description as well. So let's jump in quickly. I wanted to give a quick update on Bitcoin, which is currently sitting above the 50-day moving average, which that moving average is moving, of course, but it's currently at 66,150. It had a daily and a weekly close, over that level. I'll be watching that level to see if that level holds. If we see a close under that on the daily or the weekly, that does bring in the fair value gap at 63 to 64K, and which is also just coincidentally right at the bottom of the wedge that we've been keeping an eye on. If we can keep a close above the 50-day moving average and continue to move up, then obviously that is a more positive sign for the market. So let's keep an eye on that. I know I did talk about that a little bit on Saturday, so I wanted to give a quick update on that today. Okay, so we're going to jump into some of these altcoins. I did want to make mention that I did notice a trend that many of the altcoins requested were from the last cycle, and that's fine. I just wanted to make a point that historically, that most altcoins from a previous cycle do not get past the previous cycle all-time high. XRP is a great example of that. $3.80 something or $3 something in its first cycle, $1.80 something in the second cycle, didn't get past the all-time high, quite possibly won't then also get past the $1.80 something mark from even the previous cycle before. Let's now Link I do hold. I am going to share two things. One is tokenomics and one is charts. Now, tokenomics we're going to look at the circulating supply, very important. The total supply. I also want to look at what the max supply, because some of these coins don't have a max supply listed, which is quite concerning. And we want to look at the market cap, and we'll deep dive into that one a little bit as we go in. So Link, I have a little bit of an issue with the tokenomics. There's 60% in circulation. Maybe someone can tell me in the comments, because I haven't had a chance to look into it, where the rest, the 40% is, and when that's going to be released on the market. Is there a timeline? Have they been releasing like XRP have? But certainly I'm not a big fan of not all the coins being, or a larger number of the coins being out in circulation. So I've heard some kind of outlandish projections for Link, $700 Link. Even at, look, that's a big, what is that, a 40x, 50x? Look, Link, just to do a 10x from here to get to $140, $150, would have to move to a market cap of $80 billion, which is more than Solana's current market cap. So it's certainly possible. We probably need the ETF, Link ETF, and maybe there's some other bullish news that come out, but I kind of feel that a 10x would be something that would be a really big move for Link right now. Certainly 3 to 5x is more plausible. A 10x not out of the question. A 40 or 50x, wow, that's something else. So, but let's have a quickly look in the charts here and see what we can see with Link. So here we have Link. Okay, we have Link. Here we go. So I have price targets. I'm going to look to the upside. I'm going to go quickly through here. So I've got Link. I'll be selling at 33. I'll be selling at $50, and then I'll be selling at $70 to $85. That's my sell areas. If I was to accumulate more Link, it's going to be down here at 13, 11, 9, and I'd be a bit concerned if we got down to the kind of bear market levels at around $5. So, but 13, 11, 9 is where there could be further accumulation, and there is a lot of liquidity there. So it's quite possible we do come back down to $9. So those were my 3 price targets to the top and 3 price targets to the bottom. Let's have a look at ICP. Now, ICP has had a huge move to the downside. You don't really see it here, but it's come down from $700 in the last bull run to $9 currently, and that's about a 99% drop. There is the 90% of the coins are showing as in circulation. The issue I have is when it shows for max supply, there's a question mark. So I would really need to dig in and say, are they just able to mint more coins? And if they are, that's a big red flag for me, because anytime people buy coins, they can just mint coins and use people as exit liquidity. Personally, if I was in this coin, I'd be looking at getting out of this coin. The levels that I would be looking to get out of this coin would be at 32, up here at 32 and at 50, and then possibly up here between 70 and about $85. That would be. Now, I would not be or recommend be buying any ICP at any of these lower levels. We're now below the 50-day moving average and have had multiple weekly closes. That's very bearish. So if we were to come down to $7, I wouldn't be buying this coin. I think it's a high risk play. Could it pay off? Sure. I don't know enough about it, but personally, just looking at the charts, this is not something I would be looking to buy. However, if I did want to bring down my average buy with wanting to exit sooner, yeah, I could look at maybe buying a little bit more here at around the $7 mark to take my average buy so that I could get out a whole lot sooner, and then maybe I can get out. I mean, certainly, if I could, I would have gotten out here. This was the most logical. I mean, that was just topping out here, and we had a big wick here, so a lot of sell pressure, and there was a big order block there that it came bang smack into. This would have been a good place to exit this trade. So the next one we're going to look at is Shiba Inu, and we're going to jump into Shiba Inu over here, and I want to go into coin market cap. So the main issue I have with Shiba Inu is the enormous supply, and unless they're really looking to burn this, I mean, we're looking at the trillions of Shiba Inu here. Was it 5.89.27 trillion Shiba Inu? It sounds like some government spending overspend program. Shiba Inu to go 10x from here. So if we want to lose a zero on Shiba Inu and just do a 10x, it's got to go to 120 billion market cap, which is almost double that of Solana's current market cap. Is it possible? I think it's going to need an ETF. Now, look, if they can burn some of the supply and work out their tokenomics, sure, I think we could see some good appreciation on Shiba Inu. If this supply stays as it is, I feel like it's going to be hard to see a really big move to the upside beyond a 10x, and we may not even get a 10x. We did have a nice move for Shiba if we look at Shiba in the charts, and we can find some Shiba Inu in the charts. Oh. We can find some Shiba Inu in the charts here. All right, so here's Shiba Inu. And I took a bunch of profits right here. And for me now, I'm not accumulating any more Shiba Inu, with those tokenomics, not with that market cap, not with that massive supply. But to the upside, I'm looking at 7. We're at 2 right now, so that would be a nice 3.5x. I'm looking at 7 up here, and I think certainly that's possible. And then if we do happen to get any further up, and I'm not sure we get past its previous cycle all-time high, so certainly 7 will be where I will be looking to get out of most of my position, and I'll just keep a moon bag for if we go up to 11. And then there's 15, and then there's 19 with some zeros there, so dropping a 0. So let's see what happens with Shiba Inu. Let's see what happens with the tokenomics if they can get that side of it together. The next coin that I'm going to look at, I haven't looked at for a long time. I used to own this one way back in the day. I made some good profit on it when it pumped all the way up. I feel like it was like $600 or something, is Compound. And so Compound, this chart looks pretty ugly. I got to be honest with you, and I'm struggling to find much there. There's only 70% in circulation, 30% are not in circulation. It's 94% down from the bull run of when the bull run finished in 2021. The market cap is pretty small. The only encouraging thing I could say about Compound, it's got a $370 million market cap and it only has a $10 million supply. Because of the tokenomics, because of the small market cap and the small supply, we could certainly get a 5 to 10x pump on this one. We could certainly do that. I can see that happening. I don't know if we will, but the prices I'm looking at and is around the $150 mark. If I owned Compound, I probably would have exited up here. But if I'm still in it, I'm definitely looking at exiting out of the positions here at 150. I'm not sure we get through this order block here. I just think there's going to be too much bearish and sell pressure. However, there are other places. If we get higher, 230, and then so 230, which is around about here. So we see a lot of liquidity here. So around 230, and then obviously if I kind of feel the best case scenario is going to be up here around the $320 level. Could we get a little bit higher up there? Look, the 500 level, certainly possible, and there's a lot of liquidity there, but I just think there's going to be a lot of people offloading their bags, and I'm just not sure. The only thing, like I said, that Compound has in its favor is that Compound has a $10 million supply, and it has only a small market cap of 370 million. So anything's possible with that. It can go on a little bit of a run, have some good news, some bullish news. At this point, this coin really does need an ETF. It really does need some help. The next one I want to look at is Juno. And Juno, just honestly, this chart looks dead. I'm not even going to spend much time on it. It's I don't know what's going on with this project or what happened. It's 99.7% down. It's gone from $45 to 15 cents, and there's no confirmed bottom yet. I can't even draw a Fibonacci here. So there's no confirmed bottom. I can't really chart this. I would just say if you're holding this, I don't know you can look to get out of. Maybe up here at this order block here, a lot of people are going to be offloading it around, looks like at around $1.45, but that's a 10x, and I'm just not even sure that does this. I'm even sure with Compound, we got a confirmed bottom on Compound here. I'm not sure. Yeah, we did find a bottom here, so that's good. But yeah, so Juno, I can't chart this, and I can't in any good conscience give any kind of buy levels on this. I would not be buying it. I would only be looking to get out of it as soon as possible and sell. Okay, so the next one I want to look at is Jasmy while we're down here. So Jasmy is 97% down from its all-time high. It has a $1.8 billion market cap. We have seen it pump. I don't know, I heard this one's now turned into a bit of a meme coin, like a GME. So I don't know what's going on here. The chart doesn't look super great for a long period of time, unless you're just going to call this accumulation. But this does look good. A little bit of a bullish patterns forming there. So let's see what happens with Jasmy. As far as Jasmy, I would say I've got targets of to the upside where I would be looking to take profit here at around 7 cents, and then I would be looking at around 11 cents and 15 cents as well. And certainly, look, I would be looking to get out of this project because I just think there's too much liquidity up here and there's going to be too many bag holders. I mean, we're talking about 40, what is it? How much is it? It's just down a lot. I don't even, what was the all-time high on here? 35 cents. Okay, I thought it was 45 cents, but it's 35 cents. So there's just a lot of liquidity there. So I would be looking at exiting, trying to exit at around this area here. I'm not sure we're going to get through here, but you never know. And if it's turned into a bit of a meme coin, maybe it could do something quite incredible. What would be some buy areas on this one? Just risky, especially if this is kind of meme coin territory now. But there's some order blocks there you can see down at around 2 cents and all the way down to around 1.5 cents. So I would think there, but I would probably put a tight stop loss there, because if you lose that, then the possibility there's a fair value gap there, and it could eat up all that liquidity and you could come all the way down under 1 cent. So that's definitely a risky play. If you're in Jasmy, that's when I'd be looking to get out. If you're looking to accumulate and just run this, if it's a bit of a GME, a bit of a meme coin, there's done Jasmy. What else have we got down here? We got Filecoin down here. Okay, so Filecoin only has 29% in circulation. So those tokenomics, I mean, I got to check on that. That's really concerning. I'm not sure what's going on with Filecoin and what's going on with the tokenomics there. Yeah, there's only about 30% by the looks of it in circulation. So that's very concerning. Why? Where is the rest of it? And again, I haven't jumped into all the tokenomics on this one to see what is the case. And the max supply, why is there no data for the max supply? So that's a concern for me as well with Filecoin. This would be another one I'd be looking to get out of if I was in, and I would try and get out at break even or in profit. Again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. This is just what I would be doing. Personally, if it was Filecoin. And let's jump into Filecoin here. So I think from the upside, I think taking profit at around $10, and then just quickly again, $10, and then probably looking at around about $17, and then you've got a little bit more to the upside here with Filecoin. Yeah, $17 there to the upside. Yeah, so $13. We got 10. We got 13, and we got kind of $17 to $20. So that's probably what I'd be looking for Filecoin. If you're bullish on this coin and want some entries, certainly at the current price, we're at a key Fibonacci level, and there's an order block there. But was there a whole lot of these coins that were locked, released in the market? Have they just have the buyers been used as exit liquidity? I'm struggling to understand the only 30% in circulation for Filecoin. So that's a big concern for me on that. The next one excuse me, I'm going to look at is H bar. And so let's look at H bar here. We'll try and move a little bit quickly. 72% in circulation. That's pretty decent. I've got upside targets for H bar. It is 85% down. I think 3 to 5x is realistic. I'm not super bullish on this token. 27 cents, 42 cents. Yeah, this is so far down. I mean, this has had a big drop, 85% down. So we're looking at for H bar, yeah, 27 cents. As you can see, there's a big order block there. My Fibonacci's aren't showing on all these charts. I'm not sure, but I have worked out these targets based off Fibonacci's. And I will actually add these to the market cheat sheet spreadsheet, or create a new spreadsheet and put all these targets to the upside and to the downside. And then I think for this one for H bar, I'm looking at 42 and 56. And look, lo and behold, 42 just comes right in an order block there around 42, and then 56 somewhere around its previous, I guess its previous all-time high is just up around here somewhere. So that's what I'll be looking for H bar. Okay, so we've covered quite a few coins, but we have a few more that I would love to cover before we wrap it up. Okay, so the next one I want to look at here is Quant. So Quant is an interesting project because it does seem to go on these quite big runs, and as you can see, have these big appreciations. Right now it's struggling. I don't have a confirmed bottom yet. Excuse me. I don't have a confirmed bottom for Quant, so I'm not going to chart this one, but I will look at the Lux algo and say, obviously there is a massive order block here at around 200 to around $236. Again, we got a double top here. I think that's fairly bearish. We couldn't get past this area here. We broke down from here. So for me, maybe we're creating a bit of a double bottom here. I really can't chart this one just because I don't have a confirmed bottom on that one. And I'm going to wrap it up with, and we're going to continue with this list in another episode with guys. I will put all of this data in a spreadsheet, and I will link it in the description at some point. Probably let you know in a future video when that does happen. Again, hopefully that's helped you out there make some decisions regarding your portfolio, whether to buy, sell, accumulate more, what your buy targets and sell targets could be on those. And again, as always, until we see you in the next video, happy trading.